Hi friends, in this video, let us see what are the possible ways to read a file in Unix. So how to read the content of the existing file in Unix? How to read the content of the existing file in Unix. If you want to know how to create a file in Unix, let's refer to my previous video, how to create a file in Unix. It is clearly explained what are the possible ways to create a file in Unix in my previous video. Now let us see the possible ways to read the content of the existing file in Unix. There are three commands which are helpful to read the content of the file. The first one is using cat command, and the second is using head command, and the third option is using tail command. Let us see in detail what is the syntax and how to use these commands. The first one, cat command. This command is useful to read the content of existing files. Unix. Using this command, we can view the entire content at one go on the screen. And this is the most frequently used command to read the content of the files. Here, using this command, we have the option to read the content, but there is no control or there is no control over number of lines to be displayed. So what it means actually, using this command, if a file is having 100 records, you can view 100 records at one go on the screen, but there is no control to read only a specific number of lines. Suppose if you want to read only 10 number of lines from the existing file, that option is not available using this command. And there are other options to do so. Let's see what are those later. Now, what is the syntax of this command? It's very simple, straightforward. Just give cat command name and then file name. That's it. Let me show you practically. As I explained in the previous video, I'm using Mobextrum application to practice Unix command. Okay, it's just started. I'm opening a new session and ls-lrt is the command to list out what are all the directories and the files existing. I have one of the file, the last one here, sample file.txt. Let me open and read the content and how this file is created. For that, what are the possible ways, you can refer to my previous video. And I'm using this command cat. Let me clear off the screen so that it is visible. Okay, I'm using cat and then giving file name as sample file.txt, which is existing. I'm just giving enter. So we have some text here. The numbers are written in words 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this way, to read a content of an existing file, we can use cat command. Let's go for the second option, head command. And what is the advantage of this command is, using this command, you can control the number of lines to get fetched. So this command helps us to fetch a specific number of lines from an existing file in top order. What it means actually is, if you want to read first 5 lines, yes, it is possible using that command. Let's see the syntax. Simply head the command and then give a space and use the special symbol hyphen and then number of lines you want to read. Suppose 5 and then give file name. Let me show you the same thing here. Suppose if I give head hyphen 5 sample file txt. My expectation as soon as I give enter is I should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the top. Let me see. Yeah, I got the first 5 lines from the file. This is how the head command is useful. If you are having millions of records in a file, instead of opening the complete file, if you want to see what is the format and what is the pattern of the data in that file, you can just use head command. In the same way, we have the tile command. This command is similar to head command and helps us to read the content from bottom of the file. Suppose if I want to read last 5 lines, last 3 lines, in that case, I can use the tile command. The syntax is also similar. It's simple. Just give tile, the command, hyphen, 5, give space and give type the file name. Let me show you over here. Tile, hyphen, 5, and then sample file.txt. Yes, I got the last 5 lines. See from here 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. These are the last 5. Not only the 5 you can use head hyphen 2 sample file.txt. It shows only 2 records on the top. And in the same way, if you use file hyphen 2 sample file.txt, it shows the last 2 lines. Just playing the same. And so let me revise what are the options. We have 3 options to read the file: the cat command, head command, and the third option is tail command. To view the content at one go, all the content can be viewed using the cat command. This is how it is. And if you use head command, it simply gives the first 2 lines. If you're basing on the number you are specifying here, head hyphen 2 gives the 2 lines, but head hyphen 5 gives the 5 lines. But the most important point is head gives the fetches the number of records from the top, and in the same way, similar way, tail fetches the number of records from the bottom. So these are the 3 possible ways to read the content of our existing files. Thanks for watching this video.